Okay, we're on Zevachim Perik Yud Bet Mishnah Aleph. First Mishnah in the 12th chapter, Mesechet Zevachim. So we're going to talk about who gets what. The Kohanim get matnot kehuna, they get some of the meat, they get meat in kachim, they get some of the skin. So the question is, which Kohanim get and which Kohanim don't get? So in order to understand this, you have to look at the rule at the end. The Gati explains the rule. The rule says the following. A Kohen cholek b'kachim. A Kohen doesn't get kachim. Ad shehei tahor mishad zrikat damim ashak hekter chalavim. He has to be tahor from the time of the pouring of the sprinkling of the blood of the mizbeach until they offer the chalavim, the fats. Okay. Therefore, the Kohen, in order to be eligible, you have to be a Kohen kosher and able to take part in the. You can't get the skin or you can't get the meat unless you can eat it. So therefore, Tvul Yom or Mechusar Kippurim. Let's say someone said Tvul Yom. Tvul Yom means he goes to the mikvah. He became tamei in a certain way. He said ritually impure. He goes to the mikvah during the day, and then he has to wait until the night in order to become tahor, in order to eat the truma. He goes after the night, then he becomes tahor. So during the day, they offer the korban during the day, but he was a Tvul Yom then, or Mechusar Kippurim. He was like he was missing. He was like a zav or a mitzorah. Okay, he went to the mikvah. And last night, but he still hasn't offered the korban that's required in order to bring full atonement. He can't eat kachim until he brings those korbanot. Therefore, enam cholkim b'kachim lechol ha'erev. They can't take part. They don't get part of the kachim to eat that evening. Okay, when they will be permitted, meaning if they're mechuzak for kippurim, they have to wait till the night. For whatever reason, they cannot partake of the korbanot from that day. Onain, halachically, right? Onain is someone who lost a blood relative, a first relative. He lost one of his 7 relatives. He's chayav. He's obligated to mourn. Okay, on the day of that death, he's called an onain. So he can't offer korbanot. No geya. He can touch the korbanot, but eno makriv. But he can't offer the korbanot. He's not tamei. If he has in mind, he keeps in mind, I'm not becoming tamei. He can touch the korbanot, but he can't bring them because he's an onain. Since he can't offer the korbanot, okay, he can't take the korbanot. He doesn't take part in the eating, okay, to eat at night. Similarly, but ba'alei mumin, certain kohanim, if they have blemishes, they have certain kind of blemishes, okay. Whether vein ba'alei mumin kvuim, it's a blemish that's kavua, that's permanent. They lost a limb or whatever. Vein ba'alei mumin orin, or it's a blemish that's going to heal. Cholkim ve'ochlim avalo makrivim. So they learn out from the psukim that a Baal Mum can eat the korban even though he's not makriv. So he's like the exception to the rule. He can't offer the korban, but he is allowed to eat. Baal Mumin, so they learn out from the psukim. The Bartuner learns out from the psukim that the Gemara learns from the psukim that even though they're not makriv, they still are cholkim ve'ochlim. They can eat, partake of the korban. Other than that, anyone who's not ra'ui la'avodah can't do the worship, the service. Eino cholek b'basar. He doesn't get any of the meat. So if he's a pasul, if he's tamei, just like we said, even Tvul Yom Mechusar Kippurim, he's not ra'ui la'avodah, therefore he doesn't get the meat. V'chol she'ein lo b'basar, ein lo ba'aron. If he doesn't get meat, he also doesn't get the skins of the animal, and this was obviously very valuable for the Kohanim. Moreover, afilu tamei, this is what the Mishnah we started with. Afilu tamei b'shad zrikat damim. V'tahor b'shad hekter chalavim. Even if he was tamei when they offered the blood, when they sprinkled the blood on the mizbeach, and by the time they got to bringing the chalavim, the fats on the mizbeach, on the fire, the hekter chalavim, the burning of the chalavim, the fats, he was tahor. Eino cholek b'basar. He still doesn't get the meat. Why? Shnei amar, it says hamakriv et dam hashlamim v'atachel b'bnei Aaron lo tiyeh shokeh yamin lemanahu. If you can offer the blood and the chelev, you have to be able to offer both. The blood and the chelev, you had to be tahor even from when the blood was offered. He gets the shokeh yamin lemana. He gets the shok is the thigh part, not the thigh, the leg, the right front leg as his portion. You want a portion? You better be tahor the entire time. We'll stop here. Dedicated learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.